Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch, and I'm the CEO of Worldprofit. Today is the 13th, Friday, the 13th of September. Lots of stuff happening. As you can imagine, Friday the 13th is always an amazing day. I don't think we get more than one or two a year. Anyways, our workshop is as usual at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it is just fantastic weather. Sales are good, good and strong for this month, and we've got a little twist that we did. As you can see, people are, got their attention about our, selling our traffic with the silver included now. Just a different way of doing things. We'll talk way more about that soon, especially for the monitors that are here or watching on the recording. The all of World Profit started over 30 years ago, 1994. It was just the internet was happening, and we built the whole thing right off the kitchen table, because that's all there was back then for the internet. There was you couldn't call the phone company. They didn't know what you're talking about. Phone book didn't know. They just had computer sales, and we went through all of that. And believe me, it was a bit frustrating at first, but as people came on board, and one individual a few years later, Bill Gates, said, we're going to convert Microsoft to the internet. That exploded. Everything just completely exploded. All the naysayers were gone. And so the story goes, just phenomenal. We started with a mall system, just a system where you could place ads, and we would build you a page. The only problem that we had, we started out all wrong, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that soon. My background is I was a captain in the military. I was a jet instructor pilot. That was my last tour, teaching people how to fly jets in the trainer jets that we have. They're flown by a team called the Snowbirds now, and they fly as 9 aircraft all tight together and doing their thing. And we just had a big air show. We have a big air show this week in London, Ontario too, and it's featuring the same jets that I instructed on over 30 years ago, which is pretty phenomenal. Before that, I went to military college. It was a great way to get a university degree for free. Didn't have to pay for it. So I got out after 10 years because I kind of thought I'd go fly for commercial airlines. And that's, like I said, that's where the internet happened, just exploded. But I want you to focus on what we did wrong. And what we did wrong was we just sent ads out saying, here's what we're selling. And people said, yeah, a couple people bought. But most of the traffic that we generated, and back then there was no such thing as spam. Every email you sent went to the inbox. So you can imagine when we sent out these emails to people that we literally put in a text file, and you would highlight each email and send. And that's what we did. We sent emails one at a time to this list that we compiled. But what we didn't know was we needed these people to get something for free, some deal where they could come in and see what we're about, then send them to the order page. And that's what we learned to do, was lead generation number one. So people would register for something that was real and free. And back then we had reports and things of that nature that had value that we would give them. We also gave them ads in our malls in a free section, and they would come in and do that. And that's what we learned, is that you have to build this list. And fortunately, in came a product called a list server, and not even complicated. It was really take all those emails and who asked for information. And they weren't just random emails. We didn't just pick them off the internet. Believe me, there was no internet to do that on. You had to actually get people to come in and give you their email. We put that on this system, and we could send a newsletter out. And that's what we're teaching you today. Generate a list of emails by giving things away. And that's what our landing pages are. They're giveaways. Every single one of them offers something for free. Free classifieds, free word stream ads, free PLR products, free. And what people do is they register for it. They come into the member area, And we hit them with ads and things like that. And we have the live business center, and then they go to the order form. It gives them a chance to learn about Worldprofit. Now, how does this affect you? Well, you go to lesson 3 and you stay on it for at least 3 weeks and do those promotions to generate associate members who are free members, just like you were, under you, because you sponsor them. That's the way the whole affiliate concept works. And believe it or not, we were the first affiliate program. We are the longest standing affiliate program on the internet. Guaranteed. There's not Amazon, not Google, none of those companies can touch us. We're the first affiliate program, and we're still going strong because of the concept. Give people a link. As people come in the door, sign up as an associate off one of those pages that we give you on lesson 3. They're under you. You're sponsoring them. Then we take over. Number 1, we put them on the list for you, your associate list, which is available in your prospect manager. And we send them a welcome package, welcome letter, and we email them a newsletter every day. And it works. It works. And you'll see why when we go over today's topics, why it works. It works, it works, it works, because people want a chance to get something for free. And they will do anything. We used to do this expo in Edmonton, and we had a table set up, and we had a bunch of free stuff, just little booklets and pamphlets and things like that. People came with shopping bags. You know, those big paper shopping bags are about this big, and they had the little handles on them. Remember, made out of, they still have them, and they filled them. All they did, they came to the table with their noses looking. What's for free? What do I get? And we'd say, well, you can have a flyer, and you can have this. I think we had a little 3.5-inch disc for their computer. They were all gone. Why? Because that's what people do. Now, it's different now because you have them in your site, and then you have ads they can run every day. They can go in and add, classified ads. They can run mailer ads through our 18 sites, but they don't get upgrades in anything. Everything is kind of that free level. So they come in, they take a look, and then they finally might go to the Live Business Center and say, hey, I want to find more out. Okay, go watch the presentation video. And then they purchase. And they are you, because that's what you did. That's what I do when I go to a site now. I register, I take a look, see what's going on. Sometimes they give you a trial version or something like that of software. Software always has a 15-day trial. And then you decide to buy it. And that's just the way it works. I think we probably invented that system. It's called freemium. It used to be called that, the freemium model. You can learn all of that on lesson 3. Click on the top on your top menu, or you can go over here on the left side and click on Start Here. And that will take you into these bootcamp area where these first 2 videos are critical. Watch them over and over again as needed, because especially this first one, it's going to get you set up with Gmail. It's going to make sure that you get your bonuses. It's going to set up your profile, find out who your sponsor is, things like that. Very important. We'll talk about that on the next slide. Basically, everything, I've heard this before, well, the system's very complicated. Of course it is if you don't go to lesson 3 and follow the lesson. Of course it is. That's like, you get something from IKEA. I dare you to set it up without the manual. You're going to phone, hi, IKEA. Yeah, this thing, I've got 600 screws, and looks like there's boards with labels A, B, C, D, E, and F. And I don't even know where to start. You know what they say? Hi there, did you read the manual? Did you watch any of the YouTube videos that we have? They're really good on how to set up that 6,000 piece bed frame. Oh, really? That's why people are confused. Lesson 3, watch the videos, go through it slowly. All it says is you're going to join a site, you're going to copy some ads, You're going to post the ads, you're going to repeat it. That's all it is. Really? So all I got to do is watch the video and follow the video. That's how I started the program? Yeah. Can I help you with anything else? It's really just like that. That's what we get in support. I just don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Do you see the start here button? It's green, it's on the left. It's the one that we've been telling you about in the last 6 or 7 emails. You mean the one that says start? Yeah. It's to the left. Anyways, enough making fun of those people. There's not many of them. I'd say 90% of the people, they're do fine. So remember, support, if you do have troubles, is 7 days a week. We have all kinds of video help files. We've got everything set for you. Make sure you get a Gmail account. This was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I always have this level where I say, what's the funniest thing I've ever seen on the internet? And it happened. It happened yesterday. I got up in the morning and I checked my Hotmail account. I use Hotmail, Yahoo. I have them all just for testing purposes. And I looked in my spam folder in Hotmail and I didn't touch anything, nothing up my sleeves. And Microsoft had a newsletter that went into their own Hotmail spam folder. It said, this is suspicious. Are you sure you want to let this through? And it was about their new laptops, you know, those little thin ones they've got going out. And it was Microsoft, believe me. It had all the stuff in there. It was proper. And I said, yeah, I think it's safe. Don't use Microsoft, Hotmail, Live, Comcast, Earthlink, any of those things. For any business email, it'll get blocked. Use Gmail. Like I said, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Somebody says to me, what's the weirdest, strangest thing you've ever seen, ever, in 30 years online? That was it. I couldn't believe it. They blocked their own email. Hi, this is Microsoft. Yes, that message we say, yeah, that wasn't spam. Our own system failed. Okay. This works because of you. The proof is you. You signed up. You went through this process. So if you say to yourself, you know, my leads aren't working out, I'm having trouble with this, just know that eventually somebody is going to come in and upgrade or buy traffic. It's going to happen. You just have to be positive about it. And remember, you just keep doing this routine. You keep repeating and bringing people in. So in that first video, a couple of things that we do want to make sure that you understand, especially in the first video here that's listed, this one here, how to set your commission payout. We pay using PayPal, bank wire, Bitcoin if you want. We'll send you a check in the mail. There's all kinds of ways that we pay you, and make sure you have that set up. It's in that video. Make sure you set up your profile. Like I said, you'll find your way through the member area, and that's where you can get sidetracked, you know, because the member area is interesting. There's a lot of stuff in there. What you need to do is this. I usually go to my gym and I work out, and I just focus on that workout, and then after, my reward is something. Do it with this. Do your promotion. Join the sites, post the ads, do the work, you know, that work, and then mess around the member area. Play with something. Oh, I'm going to try the graphics editor. I'm going to go into this area. I'm going to look at the prospect management system. And just kind of take some time to learn about it. But make sure every morning you do your promotion. You have to do that. Absolutely critical. And on the next slide, we're going to talk to you more about how to expand into more promotion. That video is also going to show you how to set up your free advertising campaigns. It's going to teach you about the Live Business Center, how to use the ad tracker, and re-emphasize the fact that we send out a newsletter every day to all the associates that you brought in. So you don't need to worry about, do I have to mail them? Do I have to call them? No, in 3 or 4 months, Sure, if you're comfortable with doing that, by all means. But when you first join, you need to be focused on generating new associates by promotion. Okay? Cool tools, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to give you a demo of how I use these two to promote plus link magic. Right? Are there any questions? Anybody have any questions about this stuff? Because I haven't done my promotion. I was busy this morning. I got doing other things. So I thought, why don't I show you how I promote to a few sites? The first thing I use Link Magic. And what Link Magic is, it's a system, and I'll take you to it here. Link Magic is a system where you can put in login areas for all of your sites that you've signed up for. And you can see here, for example, Hercules, this is a login page. And then there's also this one, Goldmine login. So I can put them in here, and then I click one button and it won't work right away. You'll see, I got to open, I cleared my cookies the other day, so I had to redo this. So there we go. So it will launch all of these at the same time in different tabs. And Karen has a good question. Karen, you could put in a support ticket and I can delete those for you. A lot of people don't delete them, but I can set them up for you. I can delete them and clear them. So you notice I clicked on the launch safe list, and up here came all of my login areas. Okay, you can see them in my tabs. So the neat thing about this though is that's Link Magic. Okay, so we've checked that off. Okay, I use Link Magic. Now, how does RoboForm come into play? RoboForm is a password management system. And what it does is when you go to a site and you need to log in, you have to put in your username and your password. What RoboForm will do is it'll pop up and it'll say, do you want me to save this? And you go, yeah. And that way it will come up automatically down on your bar down here, and it will say, log in. So what you do is you fill the forms, then you can click on the login. So what I can do now is I can log into all of these sites, right, without having to worry. And then I could go into the member area here, and then I can say I want to submit ads. Okay, so there I am safely in there. I can, get rid of the pop downs and stuff. Those are, they work. And there, so now I'm ready to be able to do this system here. And you can see my promotion is working. All of the promotion we do is working. I'm sitting here in second place, 41 points. Don't know when this ends. Let's see when this ends. This ends on October 25th. Okay, so just keep promoting though. I just can't tell you how important it is. There are a lot of people that have been with us for a long time, and you'd say to them, have you promoted for the last 6 days? And they go, oh, you're asking me. I'm sorry, I can't answer right now. I have to go. I'm getting called in for lunch. And so the answer is no. You've got to promote every day. So let's do a promotion here. It says submit my email web ads. Okay. So let's look at the next thing that helps promote. And that is JipIt. JipIt is a really cool program under Cool Tools. Okay, I'll show you where all these tools are. RoboForm and JipIt. So we've used Link Magic to bring all these up. We're going to use RoboForm there, or we use RoboForm to log in. Now we're going to use JipIt, which has saved all of my promotions. All those ad examples, I've saved a bunch of them. And now I can send one out because the subject line is AD11. So you see how I typed in AD11? I made that up. And JipIt says, well, what do you want me to type when you type in AD11? That stands for ad11. Well, I want that to come up. It memorizes it and it runs on your computer quietly. You don't see it. So here's another one. How about the URL? I've called that AD33. And then the body of the message is AD22. So there it is right there. That's it. So now my promotions are a pleasure. Submit ad. So now I could go to the next one, and this one I've pre-filled. This one's even easier. I go in here, log into the account. So I use RoboForm. Then I could go down to the bottom, go to the member menu, Traffic Blaster Hub, and don't worry, you'll get used to all these things. You go through these enough, and then I'm going to send out another promotion. Promote, promote, promote. And honestly, folks, this is just, I do this for Fast Track, and I have other promotions constantly running for Fast Track. So that's the second one. So you can see we've sent out this one. Now we've sent out that one, and then we've got Atlas Safe List. So all I do with Atlas is I click the button down here, and it will automatically log me in. See that? And you get into a beat with these sites, right? Beat 1, 2, 3, and you go through all these. Okay, so it's a very nice page there. That's called a login ad, and they're good. If you can afford to buy them, they're worth it at these sites. They shouldn't cost too much, but they're optional. You don't have to have them. So then it says send a mail. So I'm going to click send a mail. And again, just AD11. And that's JitBit, AD22, and AD33. And I pick the credits. It says I can use 2,810 my credits and unlimited use. And sometimes the subject gets cut off a bit, so just check on that. I just say free, unlimited use. That's good. And then we send it, and it's going to check the page first. Usually runs a little check on the page. Notice how this landing page has everything. Everything is in it. It's free squeeze page builder, free. Everything is free, plus all of these extras here. Then they scroll down, it works, it's good. So I say confirm. And there it is. So another mailer is going out. So I can close that tab and I can go to this one now. And again, RoboForm logs me in. I like doing these two at the same time. So I go RoboForm, that logs me into that site. So now I go up to this one and I say I want to send a solo ad. And I can even send an earlier ad. And you know what? I'm going to save myself some time. Look at that. Already done. I don't have to even put anything in. Preview my email. Submit it. Same with this one. It says you can reach everyone mailer. Go in here. Let it run. So you see how it's running and it's circling? I can just go to another safe list and say, look, I want to log into you while that one's thinking. It's fun. Up there. Little login. Send a mailing. See that? Isn't that fun? And don't forget to check the subject in case it doesn't work. See how it doesn't work? It's no problem. I just get rid of that. There we are. Credits, 1,596 credits. And I could save it as a template too if I wanted, but I don't need to. I don't mind typing in 3 letters. So there we go again. We're going to do a little page check. And through it goes. Okay, so we're doing pretty good so far. We've got stuff going out. We've got this one here. We're going to use the earlier message, send that out, add to all the members. And now I'll just go quickly through this one. State-of-the-art mailer. Sign into that one. Let that sign in and sign into this one. And that's good for now. Right through there. And let's do a quick mailing because I want to show you what happens after these mailings go out. It's pretty quick. And we send that out. You should change it daily because you have the power of JitBit. I would change it every day that you send. Send one thing, 2 thing, have like 5 or 10 of them, right? You could have, say that you went AD11, AD22, AD33. Find something that makes sense to you. It could be AA11, AA22, AA, and then go AB11, AB22, AB33, AC11. And if you forget which one they are, who really cares? They're good ads, right? So you just got to come up with that type of a sequence, something that you can remember. Okay, so there we go. We've gone through all these, and then we want to continue the members area. It's probably going to take me to another countdown, which is fine. And there we go. And we've sent to this one now. So this is the last one, and it will come up in a minute, and it'll say, here we go. But in the meantime, does this make sense? Does anyone have any questions about this? This gets back to the old thing that, I see in the Live Business Center. Success is sitting in front of you, but it's dressed in coveralls. Some of the jobs I've had in my life, I'm sure many of you have had these types of jobs, but I used to prime tobacco. That was 5 hours of grueling work, sitting on a thing, pulling tobacco leaves off and putting them in a carrot. I used to pick worms, and I used to pump gas. And then I worked at a convenience store. So I've had all those jobs. This is a joke. If you consider this work, you need to sit down with somebody and talk to them. And I mean professional. And say to them, I think that moving my mouse and clicking on things, and I think that's a lot of work. And I bet you that the shrink would go, are you kidding? Driving here to sit in my office is work. This is not work. This is just playtime. Like, look at how hard was it for me to do this? It took like what, 5 minutes? So I'm going to my last promo now. So I'm going to talk to you about how to even do better with this stuff, how to find more and more stuff to be able to do. So I'm just going to reuse this ad here, just to make it simple, and we're going to send that out. Okay, so there you go. Your programs you can promote faster. Now, while we're on the subject, I want to go to this one. How do you find more sources to promote to? So pay attention, because this is an important one. You click on training on the top menu, and you click on add examples. And then you say associate sources right here. These are sources of associates that are signing up successfully. So in other words, each entry here is a source right here of a new associate. You didn't sign them up. Well, you might have signed one of them up, or 2 of them, or 10 of them, but these are just sources from the entire membership. Okay, so when an associate signs up, and we can track them, that's where we track them. Now, these aren't going to work at all. Like, that's just a tracking link. But how about this one down here? Things like European Safe List. How about this one? Traffic Ad Bar. So you can go through these and look for things that kind of stand out. Obviously, you're not going to go to Google, but Traffic Ad Bar, you might sign up to Traffic Ad Bar. Leads Lead, you might sign up for that. Things like that. Now, I know we have a lot of them listed. Okay, so you can find a lot of these already listed under training where it says top safe list, top traffic exchanges. Okay, you can go there too. Of course, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go there first and sign up for as many of those as you can manage. Then you can also click under freebies and click on the promo code center, okay, because you can find a lot. But once you've kind of gone through these, you can go through here, and you can be quite surprised at what you might find in here. But you can notice right away this traffic ad bar is huge. It's generating a lot of leads. I don't even know where that goes. I think that's traffic ad bar. Yeah. So you can sign up for this and give it a try. See what, why not? Doesn't hurt. Okay. So you can expand your reach. So you can see this was one that I just sent a mailing to. Remember, you can reach everyone, sign someone up. That was yesterday, or day before. How many of these are there? Oh, there's lots. There's number 2, number 3, number 4. There's lots of pages that you can go through. Exclusive home biz, I don't know that. It could be somebody's website. You just ignore those. You're looking for traffic sites, like Traffic G, for example. Maybe that'll work. Okay. Does that make sense? Everybody happy with that? Okay, I guess so. How to handle leads. So if you do want to handle the lead, I had somebody that said to me, so I'm in the Emerald Traffic Blaster, and the Emerald Traffic Blaster is right here under advertising. This one. And it's a very unique system. It just generates leads for any program that you're in. These leads are out on the internet somewhere. There's pages that we've paid for, and they sign up and then they come to your mailbox. They also go into your prospect manager. Sort of the same concept as when you sign up an associate, but they're not an associate. They're just a lead. They don't know what Worldprofit is. They don't know your name. They're just leads that have signed up for pages with your ads running, along with other ads. So the reason we did that is so that we don't spend, it's too expensive to just run one ad, right? So we run a couple of titles, right? People click on title. That's one way. And then of course there's Emerald Solos, which is included, Emerald Prime ads, all of that to generate leads. But what do you do with these leads? Well, number one, they go into your prospect manager and they're called Emerald or associates. The way to handle these leads is really, really basic. It's very simple. You just have to kind of take your time with this because there's a great help video here that you can see that'll take you through the prospect management system. But you can create a custom letter and you can edit it, you can change it, and put your offer in there along with your link to your affiliate program, your link to your product that you're selling, that kind of a thing. You can even put a picture of your product in there. There's an image system here, and you can save the image even in our image management system up here, website management. There's an area where you can save image and ebook hosting. So we'll host your image for you. You can create an image anywhere. We've got a graphic studio too. So once you have that letter done and you go in and you want to send it, you click on view. As they come in, you click on email actions, and there are your letters right there and there. They're listed and you can preview, see what they look like, but you should all pretty much know send now. That might not be good enough for you. You might say, well, what more can I do with my letter? Well, you can also add a bonus to your letter. Okay, number one, freebies, PLR offer builder. You can build an offer without doing any typing. So you pick your offers, you can watch the tutorial. I have some offers already made. We even do the write-up for you. So when you come in and say, well, what offers do you have, this and that? Let me just back out of that one. I must have clicked something wrong here. See my current offers. So what will happen is you can, end up having a great offer that you've built up with lots of products, maybe this one. This way you can put these in here. Special bonus offer, okay? And you take it and you copy it, right? And then you can go in to that area here in your prospect thing and say, listen, I'll just say demo offer. Purchase the above package and we'll give you these things. And then the offer's already built up for you. You can even take this and cloak it and mask it so that you know if they clicked on that. Okay, you can track the click to that. So you know if they're, if anybody's even looking at the thing, right? You just take this and you copy it. Then you go into website management to your cloaking area here, and you can put the link in here and you can call it whatever you want to call it. And you can put an S on the end here. I'll make sure it says S next time for that. Okay, now you've got an offer you can send out. That's going to help you because you're saying, I'm going to give you all this. All you have to do is sign up into my affiliate program. I don't want you to buy anything. See, remember, free. It gets people into these programs. And then they can take a look at what's offered. Does that make sense? So remember, freebies, PLR offer builder. That will help you handle those leads. Okay, you can use call looping too, which I talked about, I believe, last week. Incredible things. How does Worldprofit help you with any other affiliate program in? Number one, you just saw, but number two, I wanted to show you something again under ad examples. Click on this little red advanced area button here. It's right in kind of top middle of the page. And you can see where you can add your products or services in here. And you can add product links in here because they've already signed up as an associate, right? You've got them on your list. So here you can just send them to something that you're selling. So it could be a ClickBank product, it could be a Digistore product, it could be a JVZoo product, etc. Okay. So monitors. This is really for the monitors. So if anyone's listening, what we did was we did a little bit of a twist on the sales pitch, really. We wanted people to focus on the traffic instead of the silver membership. Because the silver membership is one word. It's like silver membership. And yes, it includes a lot, as all of you know. But what we found is a lot of associates are coming in looking for traffic. And we all know that traffic is included in the silver membership, but sometimes it's hard to say that it's included, right? They don't read that. They just say silver membership. No, I don't want to member. No, I don't want that. I want traffic. So then you say, but traffic is included with the silver membership. It's right here. Read it. Oh, I don't know. I just don't want, So we decided, well, why don't we just focus on the traffic that's included in the membership and say, here's what you're buying. And oh, by the way, we'll give you a month of silver, because that's how it works, right? You buy silver by the month. And that way we're just saying, listen, it's the same thing. They're essentially buying the same thing. We're just changing the marketing. That's all. And it was something we did years and years ago too. We said, well, why don't you buy this traffic package and we'll include a month of silver. They're buying the same thing. You could say, well, buy the silver and we'll include the traffic. It doesn't matter. 6 of one, half dozen, it's the same thing. So it's just a more catchy marketing term. And it does work. It's quite good. We've had very nice sales from it, and people do want traffic. People are in affiliate programs. They want to promote their affiliate program. The problem that they don't know, and this is a secret just for you, if you're watching this, this is a secret. You need to have tools to promote. And the tools included in the silver membership are the things that you absolutely need to promote. You need to have a website. You should have your own email, which you can use just for those communications. You need the training that comes with the silver membership. I would say that the training, like we're doing today, is 90% of the silver membership. The fact that I come here and I just bear everything to you. I show you the screen. I don't hide. I don't say, oh, well, we have 1,000 people on the call today. No, we don't. We have 22. And, oh, I have a question that just came in. You ever notice those on webinars? I'm only going to rant a bit. But they say, oh, well, we had this question from a very, no. I show the questions on the screen. These are the questions that you're seeing. These are live. There's 22 people on here and they're asking these questions. Not, oh, well, we've just overloaded the channel today with 10,000 people and, oh, well, I've got these questions, No. This is real training, and I don't mince words. This is work. It takes time and effort to do this. But that's why we've had people for over 20 years in Worldprofit. 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. People stay because they say, well, I did look around at some other things and whoa, they took my money. they took my card. They seem to do that really well. And then you're out. Watch these recordings. No, we have videos. We have all kinds of recordings, but we also have a weekly live workshop. Okay, on to the business at hand. Platinum. You will also now, if you're a silver member, a little pop down will show up, just reminding you of the platinum. And I'll show this to the monitors. Here I am logging in on another screen as a silver member. I think it'll come up, pretty sure. And we have just this little reminder now to people with silver membership. And we've already had a whole bunch of people take this. It just says, it's a little pop down. You see, so when you log in, you see how I'm a silver member, George Kosch. So I'll just refresh the page. This innocent little thing just comes down. And once they close it, they won't see it for another 2 weeks. Okay, so it's not like, every time you log in, you get this dance of pop downs. It just comes up and it says, listen, these are the things that you can get. And I'm going to use this right now to tell you what you get if you upgrade to platinum and you prepay for a year. Autoresponder, graphic studio, double your commission to 40%. You're prepaying for a full year of platinum. You get the store builders, ClickBank Superstore, Sales Manager, custom ClickBank Store Builder, Digistore, JVZoo, Share Sale, advanced ad tracking, 18 mega injections every month. Okay, so you get all of these things. I'm not going to close it because then it won't come up for 2 weeks and I'm still doing my testing. Okay, but do you see the value in that? We have so many platinum members. If you just say, well, I didn't see the pop-up or anything and I don't know where to go, just fill out a support ticket and ask for a quote. We'll send you a quote, right? Does anybody have any questions about what we talked about today? It does pay for itself as long as you're willing to do the work. We're doing very well as far as the people that we have that are in the platinum and the silver programs because of the training. Let's go take a look though at the proof that this works. Let's go to the ad tracker. I did my promotion how many minutes ago? 10, 15. So these are my clicks so far for today, 163 clicks. And yeah, of course, Bobby Joe, you've been with us for 7 years and not leaving. Of course not. And I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. You can see Mega Mail Boost. These are clicks from Herculist, Top Dogs Rotator. So I'm getting these clicks coming in from all these sites. How many signups? You'd have to check Fast Track, right? Fast Track is where these signups come from. And if you're interested in getting some of the signups that I generate, you can definitely click on advertising and click on Fast Track. It's available there. And realize one thing, Fast Track generates associates. Those associates are under you. So you can email them and send them your own stuff using the prospect emailer. Okay. So anyways, I don't have any more questions. I want to say a big thank you to the monitors for adjusting to this, just a different way of presenting the same information. And it's working. It's nice. Now, we could go back to silver membership plus the traffic. Okay, so it's always the same thing though, right? We're selling the same products and services. There are no changes to that. We're just changing the marketing, changing the angle. And I don't want to do a landing page for it. The reason is because it will change to silver membership. And then people will get very irate, right? Oh, well, this page said this. Where's that? Oh, I'm sorry. The landing pages right now are for the freebies that we offer. We don't have landing pages for buy the silver or buy the traffic. We don't have any of that. Everything is for free stuff. Every landing page is free or information. Get information on this, get information on that, that kind of thing. So keep promoting, keep going. We're having a great month. And if you have any questions or anything that I've missed, just fill out a support ticket anytime. We're happy to help. Okay, so thanks and have a great weekend. Thank you again to all the top monitors and a special mention. Keep going. The race is tight. Okay, race is tight for top salesperson. Thanks.